Hello and welcome to Traffic Paradise Radio. I'm Uno, and joining me today is Immy. Is something wrong, Immy? Why are you laughing?
It's really great to be here. You lagged exponentially when you said hello, so it's always a great. Caitlin just said to my friend, "Go away, my show is on." Thank you. Very valid. Hopefully Uno's internet can survive long enough to entertain you, because it's not looking too hot from the get-go.
Okay, well, also, hello to Loka, and of course to Caitlin. Welcome to the show, everyone. So we've got the Hungarian Grand Prix coming up this weekend, just a week after Spa-Francorchamps. And I never know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, the Belgian race. And
it's a very dedicated effort.
Yeah. Are you excited for the race?
I quite like Hungary as a track. Yeah, and I feel like we sort of hit rock bottom last week in terms of, this could be generational, to that was really, really boring. Like, genuinely, hopes were so high and then they really fell. I feel like Hungary has to be better just on the basis that last week kind of sucked. So I'm excited. Reset.
Yeah, I feel like Hungary always gives some like good drama, some good moments. So it's literally my favorite race of the season. Partly, well, we'll get into why a bit later, but one of the reasons that I can share now is that it's always the race that's closest to my birthday. So sometimes it's on my birthday, sometimes it's like a day or two after or a day or two before. Just depends on the season that year, but it's usually right around my birthday. So I always consider it to be my birthday race, and I love it.
That's lovely.
And
Singapore this year.
My birthday is tomorrow. So.
Oh, nice.
Make
Singapore
sure to
this
send
year is on my birthday. I'm not looking forward to it. Okay. Yeah.
So Loka says his birthday is during winter break, and Caitlin and Loka both say happy birthday to Uno. Yay. Well, it's a day early, but I'll take it. Thank you. Caitlin's birthday also during winter break. Okay, so everyone's like are y'all all Leos? I don't believe in astrology.
Star signs. I've recently found out that the sun sign specifically
when you think about it, just means
where your birthday is. Because there's like a sun, a rising, and a moon, and I don't know what any of them mean. Oh, you were wrong, Uno.
Oh, Sagittarius. Okay, well. I don't even know what Sagittarius sign is. I think it's a goat. No, that's Aries.
Oh my god, I think we should just move on. I don't think we were prepared for this.
Not at all. Okay, so let's get into it. And our predictions for Sagittarius is a bull. Okay. Oh, Yuki has loads of Taurus in his star sign. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Apparently Sagittarius is a man with a horse legs. I think that's I only know that because of Harry Potter, but cool. Oh, horseman, you do you, bro. Okay, so Immy, pole position. What have you predicted for the Hungarian Grand Prix, or who, I should say? Good morning,
I've predicted Oscar Piastri for pole position because last year, when his qualifying form was very much so questionable, he got super close to Lando, who has, as I put in the thumbnail, literally the best qualifying record at this track. It's 6-0. And Oscar just beat him in Silverstone qualifying for the first time, where he was on track to have the best qualifying record, but he didn't get it. So I think there's a chance maybe he could repeat that. But I wouldn't rule out a Lando pole either. I think it'll be really close between them, probably like Spa was.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Immy. I've just realized that I forgot who I predicted. So can you show everyone who I predicted so I can tell them why? Ah, Lando. There we go. Okay, it was one of the two. I just couldn't remember which one. Okay, so Lando. Yeah, I think he's gonna feel like he missed out. I mean, he did miss out in Spa, and I just feel like he's gonna come in with a lot to prove, and hopefully he will do that, because I want this title fight to go down to the wire, and I need them to go into summer break with as small a gap as possible, just to make things interesting for the rest of the season. So Lando, no pressure, bro, but like do what you need to do.
Hungary is definitely a good track for him, so I wouldn't rule that out at all. Yeah, I think if Lando can qualify well, I think we should expect him to probably get pole over Oscar, to be honest, given his record. But I wouldn't rule anything out. It's very close. Yeah. As it is, and that's good. Not for my blood pressure, though. Okay, we should see what everybody else predicted.
Okay. Look at that. Who would have guessed?
I feel like nobody wants to predict any other team for pole now, which is okay. It makes sense. Yeah. I am surprised Neve, Lee, Tay, and Willow went for Oscar, and only Kira also went for Lando. And I don't know, I thought given his amazing quali record here, more people would predict him. But hey. I'm a part of the masses, so I can't really say much.
There's two ways of looking at it. Either you can look at it historically, and then you go for Lando, or you can look at it in like the present mindset. That's probably more Oscar. So yeah, it's like it depends how you're viewing it. Lucas is his pole prediction.
Your internet is really dying.
As my P3 prediction, which is coming up. I don't know. It's probably less delusional actually, but it's still pretty delusional. I'm not gonna lie. Caitlin also agrees that it's going to be Lando, and I don't know who Malice Kingston is.
You're a bit late to the face reveal.
Yeah. Oh my God, Uno face reveal. Yeah, this is like a year show. I mean, in fairness, we only revealed our faces at the beginning of the season. In fairness. But
in March,
we've been here a while. So welcome, Malice Kingston. I'm assuming this is your first time.
It's Kaz.
It's Kaz. Okay, Kaz, what's up? Yeah. So I'm assuming this is Well, welcome. Thank you. And Loka says they come out of nowhere and takes pole. And again, I say delusions of grandeur.
I would like to see Charles take a pole before the end of the year. I need to see that.
No, I would absolutely love that. That would be great in terms of entertainment value and just making things interesting. But I don't see it happening.
Yeah, it's not optimistic, but he is like the qualifying guy, and it hasn't been happening, which is okay. It's the car. The car kind of blows.
So let's see who we think is going to be on the podium. Immy, why don't you go first?
Okay, I will. Also, Kaz has a delusional pole prediction of Yuki, so... Caitlin says Uno's internet is in 1899. It really is. It's really hanging on by a thread today.
I can't believe that I live in a first world country and I'm missing my third world country internet connection. I'm just saying.
Okay, for third place on the podium, I have gone for Lando. I can't really say much. There's not much logic behind my predictions this week, apart from lots of sort of little scuffles happened last year in Hungary. So maybe Lando gets caught up in one of those. I feel like realistically predicting the McLarens anything other than any sort of 1-2 is kind of dumb. I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot a little bit. Because even say Miami, when Lando was caught up in a little scuffle at the start, he still was happily P2 by the end of it. Because that McLaren just has so much pace. But it's kind of maybe possibly going to rain, so maybe there's some shenanigans there. I think we should ban rain. We've done enough. We've had enough. I'm done with it. Stop it. Anyway.
You're gonna hate my wildcard prediction, but anyway.
Oh, I already know it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I think I've just spoiled it now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So P3. I'm seeing some interesting comments in the chat, but let me just say that many moons ago, the reason why Hungary became my favorite race of all time was there was a particular Honda driver. And now this happened to be the last year that a Honda driver was in a car that was at the top of the field. Okay, so not that the Red Bull's at the top, but it's at least like a contender. Okay. And in 2006, that Honda driver was Jenson Button. And he went on to win the Hungarian Grand Prix. It was his first ever race win. It was a great day. I screamed and I shouted so much that I got shouted at by my family for making too much noise. And it was a very fun day for me. It happened in a very sad time in my life. And so that's sort of why one day I'll probably get into that sort of thing. But F1 really is like my happy place because it's really been somewhere where I found joy even at the worst times in my life. And occasionally it also makes me feel very down because of things that happen to my drivers, but it usually becomes a net positive. So I'm always appreciative of Formula One. And yeah, I feel like this is the first time that another Honda driver is in a car that has a high performance ceiling, if we will. Maybe not winning, but I think, well, we all know it can get on the podium if it has the right stuff. So I'm predicting that Yuki Tsunoda will get his first podium in Hungary. Just giving that one watcher meme. I've connected the dots. You haven't connected. Shut up. I've connected them. I have connected them. It's all in here. Oh, yeah. One of the two. So, yeah. Yuki, now, is this the first time I've predicted Tsunodium? No. It's happened a few times. Never quite get there. But I think given where his race could have been last week, because we know that there were bad strategy calls, but Yuki's IQ1 nice checks. Well, we've actually chat for a while saying don't predict anything for Yuki because we keep jinxing him, but I choose hope. Okay, I choose hope. I choose joy.
He's had so much bad luck that I feel like there can't be any more. There can't be any more. We've reached the end of it. We're full up with bad luck. It's done now. No more.
So I just feel like good things are gonna happen. And you know what? If he just ends up being P5 or whatever, I'll be joyous as fuck. So yeah, let's just. I
just like
best
points.
For Yuki. And hey,
I would just like points.
Yeah, but lots of points, not just 1 point. I want at least 10.
Yeah.
Let's aim high. So
let's double our points tally. We have 10 points right now. 10 more.
Okay, yeah. Malice Kingston says, or Kaz says, I refuse to speak about Yuki's results on the internet at this point. I'm so worried about jinxing him. Yeah, that's kind of been my point of view for a while, but I'm actually not superstitious at all. But for some reason, I freak out around that thing. So yeah, let's just hope for the best and we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's move on. What has everyone else predicted?
That is a wide variety of choices. Some nice colors, indeed. Neve has gone for Alex Albon in the Williams, and he's had a couple P5 and a couple P6s or around there finishes. So he's been up there. And if anything were to happen, say it is going to be rainy, because it's, a forecast a week in advance. Well, not anymore, but it was a forecast a week in advance, so who knows if that rain cloud is just going to pass right around the track. But if something were to happen and he was running P5, that would be a podium, pretty much. So he just needs to be there to inherit something. And then we have 2 shouts for Max from Lee and Willow, which I think is also something to think about for sure, because he has had 3 races not on the podium now, and I'm pretty sure that's his longest streak since 2016 without a podium. So it seems statistically, if we want to think like that he will be on it soon again. And then Kira as well, like me, has gone for Lando, and Tay has gone for Charles. So we seem to not have any confidence in Mercedes anymore, which, given their recent form, I think is very smart.
Yes. Okay, cool. And Loca says that I go for Leclerc getting pole, then finishing third. I'm not that delusional. Fair. And Caitlin says, not all papaya for once. Oh, just wait, Caitlin. It's coming. Yeah, there will be a lot of papaya coming up. Trust me. So yeah, also Manus Kingston says, well, it's going to be rainy, but you know the FIA will delay the race now until it's bone dry. So, and then that face. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing when they do that, but let's see. Let's see how it goes.
If it's not Spa, maybe they'll be a little more lenient with it. I mean, we've definitely seen wet races at Hungary in the past couple of years that haven't ended in mass delays. So, and there's a bit more runoff and it's a bit less perilous. So maybe we can hope. I don't want to hope for a wet race personally. I want it to be bone dry. But if we're in the wet race camp, I don't know if they'd delay it as much. So I can be a bit hopeful.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to P2. Who have you got on the second step of the podium?
I have gone for somebody I haven't put in my podium predictions for a while. I've gone for Lewis Hamilton in P2.
Yay!
He had great pace in that car on Sunday. He was feeling a lot better with it. I think they had some rear suspension upgrades, which caught him out a bit in qualifying and sprint qualifying, because that was, I'm pretty sure, like after FP1, that was all the running he'd had with them. But now he's feeling more comfortable with the car. The car has pace, and if he can pull out a good qualifying performance, he could be up there. It, of course, I feel like it possibly being a wet race. I didn't think about it being a wet race when I did these predictions, but now I'm realizing everything revolves around it being wet because Lewis is so good in the wet as well. So I don't know how I've managed that. But if it is wet, that will help him. I'm pretty certain.
Okay. And I have gone for Oscar Piastri. Immy, push the button. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've gone for Oscar Piastri. And yeah, I think it will be close between him and Lando. I have no doubt about it. I think that this week it will be not Oscar's turn to win. Let me just say that. Yeah. But
you say it like they're taking turns sharing first place.
Yeah. Yeah. So also, I think I can't remember if this was for P2. I think it is, but
yeah.
Kaz says Max for P2, and Loca says Charles better be a prediction for the win. So yeah, we'll see about that, bro. We'll see about that. Yeah.
My biases don't go that way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So let's take a look at what everyone else predicted.
Yeah, here comes the papaya, right? We were so happy and diverse in the third place podium position. But Kira is here with me, putting somebody else in P2 with a shout for Max, which I think is always good. He's pretty good around Hungary. Not last year. Last year was a generational crash out around Hungary, but it was fun to listen to. Was that also the sort of race that started the whole MBS has a thing against drivers swearing situation? Because I feel like it might have.
It's possible, yeah, it's possible. It's very possible.
And then, yeah, we have 3 shouts for Oscar with Uno, obviously, Neve and Lee, and Taylor say it Lando. So pretty mixed. We have seen like quite a streak, I think, of McLaren 1-2s recently. So hey, maybe it's about time we switch it up, is what I say. We can't keep going McLaren 1-2, McLaren 1-2, McLaren 1-2. Come on. Let's do something different.
Could be fun. Loka says Norris second. Caitlin says Oscar second. So yeah, it's as we say, it's usually between those two. So yeah, nice to see a bit of red overall and a bit of Red Bull up on the second step as well. So what we all really want to know is who do we think is going to win this thing? I think you probably know where Immy and I are going to go with our predictions here, but let's see if you're right. So, Immy.
Yeah, I wonder. So, Uno wants the gap to be closer in the Drivers' Championship. I want it to be further away so I can have a calm and relaxed summer break. So I wonder who I've predicted in first place. Oh my god, it's Oscar. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? Well, to that I say he ran really well around here last year, and apart from Imola, he's been very good from pole position, and so if he gets pole, I think he should be able to hold on to it. Imola is a race that will haunt me for a while. Not a fun time, but yeah, he's been good from pole. Lando did have the best start rate from pole this year, which is good for him because that's something he's definitely improved from 2024. But now they are equal, I think, in their conversion from pole. They both got 4 and they both converted 3, I think. Yes, that is right. I am sticking with my guns there. I'm sticking with my guns.
Sounds about right. Okay, and I'm sure you can guess who I've gone for. I've said Lando Norris. I'm not going to go into too much depth over that. It is what it is. But Loka in the comments says Oscar Piastri is going to win. He had the pace last year and held off Lando until Norris undercut him. And Malice Kingston says delusional P1, Isaac or Kimmy, realistic P1, Oscar. Yeah, so a lot of people going for Oscar. Immy will be happy. Delusional P1, that is very delusional.
Kimmy does need a good weekend, though, just like to be happy, because it's been very depressing.
Top 4 would be like a good weekend for Kimmy. So
top 4?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, that is respectable.
Yeah. Lando P1 says Caitlin, so yay, Caitlin. Caitlin and I are often in agreement with this. I think so far we've gone for the exact same predictions for everything. So yeah, doing good. And then yeah, Kaz agrees with me. Kimmy needs like a top 4 or 5 at least. Absolutely. So what has everyone else gone for? If I see anything other than orange here, I'm going to be so shocked.
No, that's not today. That's not the day.
Not today. Okay, so we've got 3 for Lando, myself, Neve, and Lee, and then 4 for Oscar. It's Immy, Kira, Willow, and Tay. And I don't think we need to say much more about
that. It's split. It's close. They're pretty well balanced.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. So, comes to some really interesting predictions now with our wildcard predictions section. Immy, you take it away first. And while we do that, in the comments, oh, by the way, please leave us a like. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe already. And also comment below what your wildcard prediction is for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and we shall read it. But Immy, you can go first. What have you got?
Okay, I have gone for Ollie Behrman points because he has been P11 like so many times in a row. And it's just about 4 times. Yeah, exactly. 4 times in a row. And it's just about time that he finished, I don't know, P10. Give him P10. Give him something. Please. I'm not even like an Ollie shooter or anything, but it's just like, it's like Nico Hulkenberg last year, finishing P11 all the time just kind of sucks a lot. Like, I kind of wish there was points all the way down to P20, but, you know, I'm neither here nor there about that. That's probably never going to happen.
Yeah.
But hey, because you've tried so hard, and nothing is reflected in the points at all, even though you're basically the best of all the non-point finishers. Yeah. So get a point, Ollie. I believe in you.
100%. Okay. Caitlin says Yuki 11 memories haunt me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yuki too.
Well, hopefully we've like passed it on to Ali. And Ali's got LL in his name, which kind of looks like 11. So
Oh wow.
He's now all 11 Demon. Like that doesn't work as well. But if you write it out, it looks great. Okay.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
before we get into my wildcard prediction, Zeph says Yuki P5 quali or highest quali of the season for Yuki. I like that. That goes well to going towards my prediction for P3. Caitlin says, I predict a red flag in quali, not Yuki, please. Yes, please, not Yuki. And then Loka says, wildcard prediction, a McLaren does not start on pole. That would truly be
I think
wild.
somebody wants a Charles pole.
Yes.
I think there's a bit of a narrative here.
Look, and that red Ferrari circle almost looks like the same size as the circles we have in our prediction pictures. So Loka is like, he's like willing it into existence. Yeah. Okay. And then Kaz says, top 10 for me is Oscar Max, Charles Alex, Yuki, Kimi, Isaac George, Gabby, Pierre, Ollie. Lando DNFs because the car blows up Ala Max in Australia that 1 year.
To be fair, McLaren have not had an engine DNF yet, so
yeah, that is a very intricate and well-defined wildcard prediction. And if you are correct, we will give you 10 points. That entire thing has to be like, yeah. Okay, so let's see what I predicted, which I kind of already told you about. So I've gone with rain because it is forecast, and every time rain has been forecast, it has happened. So I think it only makes sense that it will happen this time.
Wasn't it forecast for Japan and it didn't happen?
I don't know. That's so long ago. I'm talking about in like the recent history. Like the last like 4 or 5 times it's happened.
Or Silverstone, Spa. When else?
Hungary.
There's been too many wet races.
There we go. Like that's the 3 in a row that you need for things to be like cool. So yeah, Silverstone, Spa, Hungary.
The F1 movie curse. Everything has to be rainy.
Yes. Okay. So let's take a look at what everyone else predicted. Immy, can you talk us through what we've got here? I see some very fast drivers.
There's a bit of a Haas narrative this weekend, I think. Neve has gone for Esteban P6 or above, and he did have really good pace in Spa, and then same as Yuki, was left out an extra lap too long, and that completely ruined his race. And then he was put on used mediums. Questionable. But yeah, P6 or above for Esteban, and then Kira has gone with Antonelli top 5 finish, which I think is Kira manifesting a happy weekend for herself, and you know what? I respect that. Because I am very happy to not be like, I like Kimi, but I'm not a Kimi fan, and I'm happy with that decision right now because it's not been very happy. So Kira, manifest that top 5 finish. Manifest it. I respect it. Lee has gone with teammates take each other out.
Why did you put the Red Bull there?
Because no, I was looking for a teammate crash at Hungary, and that's Max and Daniel. So
wait, no, don't put those vibes into the atmosphere, please.
There was no other teammate crash at Hungary. The Red Bull have done it once; they won't do it again. It's okay. It'll be someone else.
Please.
Tay has gone with 4 DNFs exactly. So I'll hold you to that, Tay. If it's more than 4, you don't get it.
Yeah, fair.
And then Willow has gone with me and has gone for Ollie points. So we're manifesting something together. There's a joint energy here. We will get Ollie Behrman some points. Trust.
Yeah.
Or start writing stuff down in a dream journal.
So it looks like so Immy, Neve, and Willow are thinking great things for Haas. Myself, Lee, and Tay are going with like lots of drama and many safety cars. And then Kira's just like standing there on her own going, go, Kimmy, go. So
and Loka really wants a Charles pole.
Yeah. Okay, we'll also give you 10 points if Charles.
Oh wow, you have no hope.
Yeah, it's 10 points for a Charles pole. That's how much I trust that prediction. Nothing against Charles, everything against what Ferrari has done this season. In fact, if you go back to our first video of the season, I predicted Charles would win the whole championship. Then I was like an idiot. So yeah, I'm just sorry if I've lost it, but it's not been a good time for me.
Was that 1 point for that prediction? Were they all 1 point? I don't even remember.
Yeah, we just did 1 point. Last year, we predicted, we gave like extra, like, so if you predicted P1 correctly, you got more points than if you predicted P3 correctly. And it
was sort of like the point system of Formula One, though. So there was
but it just made things very unfair. Because, like, for example, I predicted that Zhou Guanyu would not only get points, but would beat Valtteri Bottas at Sauber. And everyone said, no, he wouldn't. And I was the only one who said he would. And he did that. And I only got 1 point for that. And that to me just seems ridiculous. Because that was such a, like, no one even thought Sauber would get a point. So that we had three options. Like, Sauber won't get a point, Valtteri will get a point, or Zhou will get a point. And I was the only one who went for Zhou, and I got that point. So I made a new rule this year that all the points are equal because I was not going to suffer such humiliation again.
There was some tension here because somebody may have lost. So yeah, it's okay.
We all lost.
Didn't you come last? Yeah, didn't you come last though?
Oh, sorry, last. I thought you said lost. Like,
well, I did say lost, but coming last is kind of losing.
I mean, so it's coming second.
Way. Sure. Okay.
Hero won. That's what's important. Uno psychic vibes or psychotic. You choose. Comment down below. Which one is it? Okay. Do I need to enact Yuki? I almost said Yuki voodoo. Like I'm entering a Ticketmaster war. Yes, please. Whatever will work. Light your candles, say your prayers, burn your incense, and
do purchase an Etsy witch spell. Yes, Caitlin, do it. I swear to God. Purchase one. They work really well. Do
awesome it. Stuff. Do whatever is required. Make it happen. Okay. We need to secure that history and that seat for next year, please. Okay. So photo card shrine incoming. Nice. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Oh, my internet is still slightly alive. Let's call it a day. Immy, thank you so much. You did a great job with all the slides. They look lovely.
Thank you.
And as someone who had to do them briefly while you were away, I'm very glad you're back and I don't have to do them anymore. So thank you for that. And thank you to Loka /Malice Kingston, Caitlin, and Zeph as well was in there. I think I've got everyone. Thank you for interacting with us during the stream. It makes it a lot more fun. And yeah, make sure you tune in for the race, obviously, which is coming on Sunday. And obviously Quaddy
too. Famously.
Watch free practice. It's always fun.
All the races are on Sunday. Thank you for that.
Yes. Not all of them, but some of them.
Oh, no, you're right.
Vegas isn't.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's Sunday for a lot of people. So I think Vegas is...
I think Vegas is Sunday for me, but it's like 4 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, Vegas is the only race that I get to watch at like a normal Sunday afternoon time.
Oh, good for you, Uno.
I'm so excited for Vegas. I'm like, yeah, bring it on. A normal freaking race weekend. I think I get like 3 the whole season. So yeah. So I might not be in my house for the race because we have no aircon. So I'm back in my apartment. And unfortunately, Yuki never does well when I'm in my apartment. Well, I think someone needs to sleep in their car this week. Like, do what you have to do.
Yeah. Don't jinx Yuki when Caitlin's about to go buy an Etsy witch spell. They're going to cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Like, so do not waste Caitlin's money.
It's 6 a.m. and Malice Kingston says 3 a.m. So yeah, I definitely get to. I will suffer the heat before we go. That's commitment. Okay. Perfect. So We've got Hungarian Grand Prix to look forward to. And you've also got our reaction video to the Hungarian Grand Prix to look forward to. It should come out on Monday evening, morning, afternoon, midday, depending on your time zone. And we hope that you have subscribed so you can catch that and hit the notification bell. You don't actually have to hit the notification bell. I never do that on any channel. I'm not even this. I think I might have hit the notification for
I mean, I feel like you don't need notifications on for your own channel.
I know, it's so stupid, but I did. So, thank you all for tuning in. The road to Hungary is kind of free, so let's all get in our cars and go to the Hungaroring to see a Tsunodium, woo, or Charles Leclerc pole, woo.
Manifest it.
Unlikely. Okay. Woo. So, thank you all for tuning in. Oh, leave the like thing, yeah. And have a good rest of your day or your night. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, I'm not doing it right.
Hit the music.
Dear Lord.
Woo!